Hi there, welcome back. In this episode of Blue Sky FPV, I'm going to talk about a simple kind of repair that we can do to our Lipo batteries that will allow us to keep flying out in the field. Now, there's lots of different ways that we can damage our Lipos. We can destroy the balance leads, we can break the packaging on them, and we can even, get prop strikes or various other things that will damage our leads on the main power supply. And that's what I want to talk about right now. If you take a look at this battery here, this Lipo, you can see that this main lead has been damaged. Not sure if it was a prop that struck it, or if it was from a rock or a tree branch or whatever. It really doesn't matter. But the fact is, it's probably not the best idea to keep flying with it like that. And so to repair it, what I would typically have to do is take the heat shrink off up here at the connector, desolder the connector, put a new piece of heat shrink over, shrink it up, put a new piece of heat shrink on, resolder it, come back, and do the heat shrink again. Totally doable, right? But if you're out in the field and you're flying, you might not have a soldering iron with you to do the soldering here. You might not have the heat shrink with you. All of those things make it pretty difficult. And a battery like this would be a reason not to use it. Okay, so what I'm going to show you here is a really simple thing that you can do to keep yourself flying, and this can be a permanent fix. And it takes just a few moments in the field, doesn't require any soldering, doesn't require any special tools except a pair of scissors. So here we are looking now down at the desk, and this is what we're going to be using to do the repair. It's a self-adhesive, self-sealing silicone tape, and it works really, really well. So before we do that, I just want to say that the damage that we're going to be repairing here, it's only to the shield, like to the rubber shielding outside it. The wire itself is not damaged. If the wire itself was damaged, I probably wouldn't do this. I'd probably go back and actually replace the wire or shorten up the lead. But in this case, all that happened is the rubber sheathing has been cut. And so I just want to reseal it so that there's no chance of any kind of electrical short. So what we'll do is we will take this tape, and I'm just going to cut off a piece here that's about, I'm not sure, maybe 1.5 centimeters wide, give or take a little bit. And it's got a plastic backing on it, so I'll just peel that off. And we end up with just this thin piece of silicone. And what we'll do is simply come to the place where we are going to wrap it around. Just start it and securely, with overlapping turns, just wrap it around the wire, and you're done. That is now a completely sealed, waterproof, non-conductive patch. And there's no real need to do anything else ever. That will last as long as you need it to. You don't need to desolder anything and put heat shrink over it ever. That will last. It's very quick, very easy, and if you're out in the field, that'll get your battery fixed and you up and flying very quickly. So what I'll do in a moment here is actually put up a picture of the product because I don't actually have the packaging anymore. And so if you'll hang out until the end, you'll be able to see that. So as far as a repair goes, that's a very quick, very easy solution. It should get you up and flying very quickly. If it helped you out, I would really appreciate a subscription and or a thumbs up. So thank you very much.